Welcome everyone to the 2023-2024 season of the Bowling Promotion Tour QubicaAMF Masters Series. This is round 3 of 14 matches we'll be bringing you as part of this stepladder. In our match today, we'll see the number 13 seed, two-handed lefty Gwendal Joliff of France, seen here kicking things off on the left lane. He will face young Schak Nielsen of Denmark. And Joliff comes up high in the pocket, leaves a 6-pin. And we can see the ball pick up. That's an IQ tour from Storm, picking up in the mid lane and going high in the pocket. Actually, kind of lucky he didn't leave a 6-7 split there, but just has the 6-pin. He'll go cross lane with the plastic ball for the 6-pin spare. We talked about Schak Nielsen. She is 2-0 so far. She defeated the number 15 seed Gerald Danson of France, 233 to 151. And in our last match, she defeated Stanislaw Naudin, 203 to 200, in a match where she never really trailed. And no problem picking up the 6-pin there for Joliff. And now we will get our first look at Monica. Monica, only 15 years old, and throwing the easily recognizable purple hammer. And let's watch and see how she plays these lanes. She's been going right up the track. And let's see if she makes any adjustments. I know she's nibbling around the pocket consistently. Has been leaving a lot of 10 pins, as a lot of players do on this pattern. It is the Gateway Arch oil pattern, 42 feet, 9.3 to 1. It gets that one quite a bit right of where she was playing in the last match, but it paid off for her because it came up through the pocket perfectly. Let's see if that's a move she made permanently, and let's see where this ball goes. Looks like it's right of second arrow for sure. Gets out to about the 5 board and turns up very nicely into the pocket. Let's see if she doesn't take advantage of more of the dry. This pattern is interesting. It's pretty much flat oil from the gutter into the 9 board, and then it ramps up to a 9.3 to 1 ratio in the middle of the lane out to the track. So quite a bit of more oil inside to work with. The pocket fairly accessible with this pattern. And let's see if Monica can double up here. And she does get it outside again. Comes up. Oh, there's a ring in 10. And then we've seen so many of those. And she is perfect on that 10, on her spares for 10 pins. Let's see how she does here. She says, please turn up, please turn up. Doesn't quite make the corner. Monica does get 8 pins of handicap per international rule. Whenever mixed competition takes place, men against women, women get an automatic 8-pin handicap. And she goes cross lane against the 10-pin. Looked a little bit left of target there, but does pick it up. So no problem. And that will give her strike spare. So 28 in the first for Monica. So immediately takes the 8-pin lead. And let's see if Joliff can make an adjustment here. Joliff, of course, a French player, 29 years old. We've seen him on the last at least 2 years of the Bowling Promotion Tour Series. He was on Team Vega last year with Matt McNeil. And let's see how he makes out here. You can see him cup that wrist and get all that power behind the shot with a two-hander. Comes up high, leaves the 8-pin. Wow, not a good break there for Joliff. It was a good shot. And you can see this footwork. It kind of reminds you of another powerful two-handed lefty, maybe Jesper Svensson, maybe, and comes up high in the pocket. And there's a unlucky 8-pin for Joliff. There's another look at his footwork. You can see he's out just left of the 3rd arrow, so he's inside, but you can see that ball take a nice sharp turn at the back, and unfortunately does not give him the strike. He'll move to the right, go straight at this with his plastic ball, and no trouble there. So 2 spares in a row. We're clean through 2. And it is a 9-pin lead now for Nielsen. The winner of this match earns the right to face off against the number 12 qualifier, Gaëtan Carew of France. Some other notables coming up in the stepladder. We'll see Jack Blythe, Halvar Hagen Nielsen, Kenny Bio, and Jaime Gonzalez from Colombia. Looking forward to some great bowling coming up in this Masters Series. We'll also have team and mixed doubles competition coming up on this same YouTube channel. See what adjustment Joliff makes here. That's definitely further left. And he crumbles the bucket but cannot get the 7-pin out. So 3 shots in a row nibbling around the pocket is Joliff, but cannot get the strike going. You can see the bucket crumble there, but unfortunately he leaves the 7-pin. And assuming the spare here, that will put him in an even 10-pin deficit. You can see Bruno Bidone there in the back. He and Helene Parker are our French commentators for these matches, and of course Bruno is the most excellent coordinator and host of these matches. My name is Bruce Hall, and I'm your international commentator. And good cover on the 7-pin there for Joliff. And now let's see what Monica does. She had some success moving to the right on this right lane. Let's see what she does here. And again, we've seen so many bowlers nibbling around the pocket on this oil pattern, and I would say more 10-pins than any other leave, because it's a 42-foot pattern, and sometimes you want to control the pocket more than you want to have a sharp break through the back end. So sometimes the ball just doesn't finish enough, and you leave a lot of corners. And she got that one to the right, not quite as much, and blows the 5 out, but not enough to get out the 7-pin. So like the last shot by Joliff, she also leaves a 7-pin. And you can see this was inside of her last shot on this lane. Doesn't quite get the turn through the oil and ends up with the 7-pin. Again, both bowlers, no one's missed the pocket yet, but we only have 1 strike through 6 shots so far. And a plastic ball spare at the 7-pin, no problem there. And that will leave Monica with a 9-pin lead. Again, 6 shots, only 1 strike so far. Let's see if these players can figure out the magic trick to knocking the pins down. We haven't seen any really big games on this pattern. We've seen a couple of 250s, 260s. But more like 2-0s, 2-teens, you know, because again, it's pretty easy to get to the pocket, not easy to knock them all down. And another good shot right up the track, and it light in the pocket for the mixer strike for Monica Nielsen. And here's Joliff. Joliff qualified 13th in the stepladder. As we said, he averaged 204 for his 18 games. All these players bowled 18 games of qualifying, and the top 16 advance to the stepladder final. And it will be Joliff on frame 4. Can he find the magic and put a strike on the board here? Yes, sir. Gets the 8-pin out that time. Comes up a little bit high. He goes, wow, that looked like another 8-pin to me, but it does just go. And he says, oh, please, please, please. It's another good shot on the pocket. Can you please carry? Okay, thank you very much. And here we'll watch this ball go through the pins. It's almost identical to his last shot on this lane. Only this time he gets a little bit of deflection and just enough to get that 8-pin out. So finally we see some strikes here in the 4th frame, and let's see what Joliff can do here. You can look into the 2024 Bowling Promotion Tour at bowlingpromotion.com, and Joliff gets it out to the oh wow, way left. Doesn't quite recover, and that looks like a washout for Joliff. Wow, he pretty much put this one out the window. I think he might have expected it to come back. So let's see, he misses. He definitely has 2 or 3 boards left of target and fires it towards the gutter. As we said, there's not a huge amount of dry out there to have the ball recover. So unfortunately, it caught some of that flat oil out there. It went through the pattern and leaves the washout, the 1-3-7-9. And now let's see if he can convert this. He is on a strike, so it doesn't cost him any count. And he comes over at it, and no, just the 3-pin. So he's going to be 7 out for that frame. Leaving him 82 in the 5th. And that will put him now at a 25-pin deficit to Nielsen. Let's see if she can double up here and get herself out to a 35-pin lead. All of a sudden, it just goes to show how one frame can really turn a match around. And another good shot. Got that one out to the dry, turns it up, and gets the late kick on the 10-pin. That's paying off for her, getting that ball further right, getting a better angle into the pocket. Let's see this release. And again, that's definitely right of second arrow. That's crossing about the 8th board. Hits the dry, comes up, the 6-pin goes into the gutter, rattles around, and comes out and taps out the 10-pin. A good break there for Nielsen. As we said, she's 15 years old. She'll be 16 on December 29th. So what a fine young talent we have here. And again, gets that arm across her body and flushes it through the pocket. Now, what was a 25-pin lead is a 45-pin lead. So a couple of really productive frames there for Nielsen. She likes it, she likes it, she likes it. Come on now. That's a pro move. When your opponent opens, you get up and double and jump on that mistake. And there she goes. So now we have seen bowlers come back from deficits. Let's see what Joliff can do here. He's only had the one bad shot, but it was very costly in the 5th frame in both missing the open for the open and for the count. And is that another good shot there? Yes, dead flush now in that lane. So it seems like the right lane is getting figured out by Joliff. And watch the shot here. He got that one a little faster. So it's right into the track and straight into the pocket. Dead flush, 10 back. Good shot there. You can see that leg kick there giving him some extra power and all that follow through right to his mark. Quite often, two-handers have a hard time sometimes generating speed. So if you are a two-handed player, you definitely want to have that full backswing, if you will, and then you always want to have a really good follow-through to make sure that you generate forward speed, because you always have enough side turn because of the two-handed style. The trick is to get enough speed down the lane. Here he goes here. Can he cut into the lead? And that's out again, but it gets up to the pocket and carries. He might have moved his feet left a little bit. He had the ball out at the break point, but that time it recovered and came up and gave him the double. So he does eat into the lead. And now down to a 35-pin deficit. But can Monica open it up even more? And really, if she could double here, she could really run and hide for this match, giving her 3 wins in a row. And she really ripped into that one, but it's way out. Oh, comes back late into the pocket for the ringing 10-pin. That's another 10-pin for Monica. She says, please recover, please recover, please recover. Late to the pocket, 6 around the 10, and there's the 10-pin leave. Well, let's see what she can do cross lane here. And against the 10-pin, boy, that's 2 10-pins in a row that have looked left. I almost gave her the announcer's curse by saying she had not missed one. And she does convert her second 10-pin of the match. And she has not missed the pocket and not missed a spare. So like another very efficient, very good game being bowled here by Monica Nielsen. Now into the 8th frame. Monica still enjoying the 30 4-pin lead. And gets it out to the dry, turns up to the pocket, flush strike. Carbon copy of some other shot she's made. Boy, this young lady repeats very, very well. An asset that will carry her far in this game, you have to predict. "34 pins now. Can Joliff cut into it? Well, if he could double here, he could get it down to just 14. Going into the 10th, give himself a chance. And right up the lane. He's been doing well on this lane and strikes again. There you go. So Joliff still has 232 available. And again, gets that big leg kick. Gets that follow through down the lane, and there is the strike. I want to invite you to stick around at the end of this match. Bruno Bidone will interview Joliff, Gwendal, no matter win or lose. And you need not worry about the French. There will be English subtitles, so you can understand what's going on in that interview. And here's Joliff on a triple. Can he put another strike on the board? And he gets it out there, turn it up, and mixes it. Yes, sir. 4 in a row for Gwendal Joliff, coming back in this match. Has it down to a manageable 20-pin lead now or so. And he says, "Oh, thank you very much for that hit." And again, he has the chance to post 232, and it is a key strike in the 9th frame for Joliff, setting himself up. Now Monica pacing at 226, so she would just need another double here, and she could put herself in the 230s and clean it. Oh, another 10-pin. She could have put herself, we said, in the 230s and shut out the match, but does not do so because of another 10-pin, her third 10-pin of the match. And again, that one's right around the 9 board. She has moved out to take advantage of that dry. A nice arc through the pocket, just a little late making the turn, and another 10-pin. And now cross lane with the plastic ball again. Her third 10-pin conversion of the match, and no problem. Again, pacing to 226. Here we go into the 10th frame. She could double to shoot 236 and lock out Joliff. Anything less, Joliff can get up and win the match. Again, Joliff is, with all those strikes, has got it down to a 14-pin deficit. So it just shows you can always come back in this game. Monica needs a double here. Gets the first one. Good shot. Can she lock up her third win and shut out Joliff on the bench? And that's inside of second arrow. Turns up. You can see the oil mass on the ball as it goes down the lane. What a beautiful shot on the 10th. Look at that arm come across her body. Just rips through that ball. Says, come on, come on, come on. We need it, we need it, we need it. Yes, sir. Right there. Biggest shot of the match right now for Monica. Needs a second strike here to shut out Gwendal Joliff and move on to face Gaëtan Carew of France. It rips through it. That looks like it's to the right. It turned up hard off the dry and leaves the fast 8. So there's an 8 load. Now she leaves the 4-7. Just go ahead and convert this and post 226 and put the pressure on Joliff, who will now have to double. And Comes across lane and no trouble on the conversion. And that will give Monica 226 with her handicap. So 218 plus 8 is 226. Joliff can double to get himself into the 230s and claim this match. So that would mean a 6-bagger he would have to throw. He's thrown the last 4. Can he get 2 more together here and claim this match? Here we go. Can't ask for anything better than coming down to the 10th frame. And he got it down to 14. First one gets it to 4, and the second one is the lead. And gets it out there. Oh, that's way left. Come up, come up. Oh, too late. Turning up to the pocket. That was his good lane 2. Unfortunately, he got it out to the left. He did trust it. Most of the time, when you see a miss like this, it's a pull because you get all excited and you yank it. He did trust it. Out to the dry. Come on, turn up, turn up. Nope, we already saw that washout that he left earlier. Unfortunately, Joliff is going to fall to Monica Nielsen, who wins her 3rd match in a row. So congratulations to Monica. She will move on and look for her 4th win in our next match. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Again, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Stick around for Bruno Bidone's interview with Gwendal Joliff. Again, my name is Bruce Hall. It's my honor to bring you the international commentary for these matches. There's Monica smiling. That's a 3-0 smile right there. And now she's saying, okay, what's next? Okay, next match. And we'll see a couple of shots here from Joliff and from Monica. And if you would, please stay tuned for the interview. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you in our next match.
Voilà, je suis avec Gwendal Joliff. Malheureusement, Gwendal, l'aventure s'arrête ici. C'est ton premier match télé sur le Master. Tu es tombé sur une jeune joueuse danoise. Elle avait déjà enchaîné 2 matchs. Bon, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé exactement?
En fait, il y a juste 2 erreurs en fait, que j'ai fait où j'ai envoyé la boule un peu trop loin. Peut-être au niveau des pas où j'étais un peu moins régulier que sur les boules précédentes. Et c'est ça qui a fait que... Voilà.
Bon, il reste les matchs en équipe, oui. Tu es motivé et on va te retrouver avec ton équipe?
Bien sûr, je veux. On est confiant en tout cas avec notre équipe, on est bien placé. Donc on va voir sur la suite. Voilà.
Alors à très très vite pour la suite. À bientôt.